So just to recap the dailies, this is Derek Demore with Futures Demore and Futures Networks Live. We can go over the dailies and see where we ended up. As you can see, we were talking about potentially, I really thought that we were going to come down and hit this 38.85 line. We did come down to almost the S1. We did pierce some of this solid area, but not much further than that. And now we're back right up at 39.25 in the interim. The 4-hour was pretty interesting. We came down and tested, both a channel and kind of an inner channel line. And so right now it looks like we're going to pierce in the 4-hour on the reopening, come down to maybe somewhere in the 24.50 area, and then potentially go up unless we just come right back into this and go down. So looks long right now in terms of a breakout. Everything's set up. We are a little overbought, but not much. We're just below the 50 period on the 60. We're above the 200. On the 15-minute, we're just below. We pierced the 200 and came back and went under. So that's kind of a bearish sign. And we did climb up the 2 sigma, and now we're well off of it. The 5-minute, we did pierce it. We hit 70 on the RSI, and now we're coming down. So kind of a little bit short-term bearish, maybe long-term bullish at the moment. So like I said, maybe a pull down into here. And then once we get back above this 39.30 area, that looks long to me. So let's see kind of how we go and look at things from a little bit longer term period. One real quick thing on the dailies, it does look like we broke a channel. We're coming down, possibly going to retest the R1, maybe a little higher at 39.38 tonight, 39.37. We'll see what happens there. Let's quickly go to the MNQ. Regarding MNQ, it broke the channel, and now it's already come up and tested right at that channel line, but it did come all the way down to the S2, which was a nice spot right there. If you look at it, right at that 13.550. So we shall see what happens here today on this one. I'm thinking maybe more of a test down to here since we already broke it. And let's look at the M2. So I was going to make a note, even though the 5 minutes falling right now on the interim, we're just about to close with 3 minutes left. This is above, has been above and tested the 200 period on the MNQ and the NQ, whereas the M2K has come up to the 200 period, but has not been able to pierce it. So if the M2K and the RTY are leading the other markets, it might be tough to stay up at this level, but also you got this doji. This is going to be interesting. A lot of kind of back and forth information. So we'll try to discern what's going to happen this evening. Looks kind of short. Things look short to me, but that's just my call right now, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for being a part of this. Futures Networks Live and Futures Demore, and we'll see you next morning with a OB call with Jeff Brown and the gang.